The services are available also for the invisible children, who are really those that are most exposed to the risk of being exploited. We are providing services to all the children that ask us support.
In 2015, despite the weather conditions, migration flows have continued. We have received almost 8,000 migrants, and there is an increase of about 69% in the arrivals if compared with the same period of last year. In 2014, we have received 170,100 migrants and more than 26,000 children. Half of them were accompanied, while half of them came alone, so they were unaccompanied. The children that were accompanied, so that came at least with one family member, were mainly from Syria. And many of them have traveled through Lebanon, Egypt, Libya, otherwise, and eventually have reached Italy.
What I learned from working here is the importance to treat everyone as a human being, to give them respect, to take care of them, and for example, it's important to learn their names, to learn their history, to support them, to understand what's up here in Italy, because they are alone here, and they need point of references. I think that it's very important that they feel not alone, and we have to give them tools to build their future by themselves.
Unfortunately, hundreds of them, have told us that they were eventually exploited. There were children, like the Eritreans, that came to Italy because they intended to move to other countries. So Italy, in that case, was only a country of transit. Their destinations were Northern European countries, and Sweden was the main destination. They didn't have the money to pay for their journey, so they didn't know how to continue their journey to Sweden, and often traffickers abused them. Many of those children, in fact, have gone through situations of violence, abuse. Some of them were victims of trafficking. They have been traveling for months, some of them even for 2 years. They were detained in Libya, and again, either they were abused or they witnessed violence. So they really need psychological support. Very often, they are not even given the opportunity to go to school. Very often, they are placed in those facilities as if they were cars parked in a garage. So without nobody really caring for them. Of course, there are moments, and particularly our field staff that works, at the borders every day. Sometimes they say that, in particular after tragedies, in particular after, moments where children saw their relatives or their parents or their brothers and sisters dying in the Mediterranean, then they were really traumatized. So, I think that is very hard to take.